Hi, my name is TJ Moss. I'm a fashion merchandise manager, and I am the assistant director of operations at Hoop City in Memphis, Tennessee. Hoop City is a basketball organization that has multiple teams that cater to all age groups, beginning with ages 6 and concluding with high schoolers. This company helps up-and-coming basketball players work on their skills and promote them to be able to prepare for college careers. Memphis is a highly recruited area for basketball, and Hoop City has a lot of competition that range from Mississippi to Nashville. I found out about Hoop City because I am a product of the program. The owner of the facility has been my mentor over the years, and mentioned he would need more help on the operations side of the business so he could focus on all members of the organization. My current role is Assistant Director of Operations, and I am in charge of creating new apparel, social media marketing, overseeing camps, and the other duties as assigned by the owner. The part of the business that I have learned is difficult is not dealing with kids, but the staff members when needing to fulfill positions to work on particular days. What I learned to do in order to help people sign up for positions is to give them say-so in their schedule. That way they are more likely to show up on time. Something I wish I knew early in this process would be the volume of people that come in and enroll at Hoop City. I didn't realize the more people that sign up, the more people I would need to fulfill positions or recruit to fill positions. COVID made enrollment low last year, but this year it has doubled. I should have never assumed, and I always realized no one year looks the same. Each week has, for the most part, looked the same. As I mentioned before, we have had an increase in the number of people who enrolled at Hoop City this summer because of the decrease in COVID. Most of our customers nowadays are more skilled and technical work. So I have had to help a lot with camps this summer. One thing I got to do last year and I was happy to do this year was design a camp t-shirt using my own design. This was the biggest project I had to do prior to starting at Hoop City. Social media marketing is also part for me to keep up with the competition. I will call games or put our information daily for the people in Memphis or surrounding areas to view. Although this is not my dream job, I am able to combine two of my favorite things together, clothing and basketball. It is a start because eventually I want to design and produce apparel for basketball players. I think the reality about dream jobs is that it will not happen right away. You need to take baby steps. It is important to understand each step. For instance, I had to better understand inventory and ordering to make assumptions of how to order correctly when numbers are changing. I take that into consideration now when thinking about ordering. This will help me later on in life when I do create my own apparel. People just need to realize taking every step as a lesson and learning, eventually it will build into a dream job. The individuals that I work with were former basketball players for the most part. We all have the same personalities. The overall organization culture is very competitive, but everyone is a team player. Diversity is big and fun in a fun environment with positive energy. During the championship game in our last camp, we were down staff, but everyone pitched in to help out The owners jumped in to become refs for the game, and the staff members who weren't coaching hopped in too. We were we connected as a team, and the kids have fun at the same time. We're not knowing we were shorthanded. The U of SC student life does not change for me because I was a student athlete. We do a lot of career development training to help prepare for interviews and etiquettes at dinners and events. One thing I would say is allow your personality to shine and always have an elevator pitch ready to talk about whatever whenever you meet someone new. It is important to have that because you are always interviewing. The work I've done this summer was primarily work camps and organize the structure of how the camps were being run. I would also set up the agenda for what each coach would be teaching the students each day. What I ended up doing was create themes for each week for the coaches to follow. My most favorite part was creating the apparel for camps. I had to shop around to find which brand had the best prices point to create shirts for the campers. Next, I had to figure out the design theme for the campers. This summer, among a lot of colors, I would say I'm not interested in a job like after graduation. I am not interested in this because of the amount of responsibility that comes along with being as an operations assistant. I like to focus on one thing that will allow me to perfect my craft, which is doing more designing. However, I do like the consistent connections I was able to make with people from the community and new coaches that would come into the organization. Three rewarding experiences: designing apparel, building a relationship with kids, teaching kids new skills. 3 significant challenges: keeping up with every employee's schedule, inventory apparel, and pretending what to order, predicting what to order, and keeping up with the alternate shifts. I would say retail management strategies and fashion production analysis. These two helped out in developing a product correctly. Fashion product analysis, I had to pay attention to the detail in creating clothing. For retail management strategies, I had to pay attention to trends and make sure what I was inventorying or selling keeps the business going. Three key insights. Embrace all jobs given to you because there is always a purpose of something you can learn. Make sure you are positive because everyone watches what you do and you never know when you are interviewing for another position. Always ask questions. Don't assume you know everything when you can get help.